Perfect. So to summarize, before Sift, you were aimless, not really sure, just calling shit. You get Sift, you start tracking your correct numbers, you get a flow, you get
Get a
three
flow.
deals in the first 2 months. Now you're seven
Yeah.
months in, you've already crossed the six-figure mark.
Yeah. We
And
did about, I think we did 135,000 gross.
boom.
So
So, you touched on it in the beginning, how simple your process is. And for the visual learners out there, I want you to really
run
show us
through.
how simple it is for you. So you said you bring in probate leads on a daily basis, probate prospects, I should say. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
I
They're
bring
not
in,
leads. You're bringing in the
no, they're not
prospects.
leaving.
Um, and show me what that looks like when you're uploading your probates. How are you putting them in? How are you organizing them? And then just kind of walk through how you're calling them or however your teammates are working on them. Just walk me through what Quentin does in his business.
So I'll be honest about the uploading. I have the most amazing data person, and she does all that. So while
Perfect.
I'm sleeping, she's pulling data from the previous day. She brings it in, uploads it. We have a great system now. We
Awesome.
do something a little different. I don't know if, like, let me show you. Let me go to Chrome. Because we were running into problems where she wouldn't add all the beneficiaries before into the message board. Now she does
Gotcha.
with their phone number from Skip Genie. So we're not wasting any time. It costs more money, but
Yep.
we know that we're going to get a hold of somebody that can sell this property
Yeah.
on the first call. So that's something we've changed. So the process is once the records come in, I go here to first to market Skip Trace, and this is kind of ugly. I'm going to upgrade to a business plan so I can have them each separate. Like right now, I have probate needs Skip, but really, what I do is I switched it to any list.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who don't know REISIF, there's all list and any list. Any list allows me to put like multiple lists in here, if
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
And then it can just search all these to see which ones came in without a number. So I need to personally skip trace them. So I push apply filters. There should be nothing in there right now. Or wait, actually. So there's nothing in there right now, but usually
Yep.
there will be a couple in there, and I'll skip trace them inside REISIF. Once
Mm-hmm.
that's done, my caller will come in. He'll go to filter presets. He starts his day the same every day. Comes in here to evictions, cold call temp 3. And again,
Yep.
it's not just evictions, it's all the stuff that we're calling.
Mm-hmm.
He'll push apply filters and he'll just start his day right here. He'll
Mm-hmm.
click on one of these and he'll just go through all of them. Like this one already has a correct number. So we know he's going to call it twice and then he's going to send another text. Hey,
Yep.
Fidelity, whatever, whatever, and then move it on. And then he'll
Mm-hmm.
just do that for every single filter preset. And he'll work his way
Yep.
all the way up to here. And then eventually he'll get to ready to market. Ready to market is the stuff that hasn't been called. It's brand new,
Yep.
ready to market. And he'll click apply filters and there will be lists in here and he'll just go through those. Um, that's basically it. He has to make sure that he changes the status to follow up and the call attempts to one. Why? Because then it'll prompt in the system for it to send it over to the other filter preset. I also have him, he tracks everything right here on Tally Counter. And at first I was like, oh, this is stupid. Like, what a waste of time for him. But it keeps him, I feel like it keeps him honest. He needs something to be like, okay, this is how many dials I did today. Otherwise, these guys will get lazy. It's just
Mm-hmm.
the way it is. They're in the Philippines or in
Yep.
Mexico and they're sitting there with their wife at home. They're going to get sidetracked. They're going to get lazy, but this kind of keeps them honest. Um, and then
And how
right
much are
here,
you paying for your tally counter?
$500 a month. No, Tally Counter's free.
Dude, I was like, wait a minute, did I not know? I was like, I thought tally counter was free. Exactly.
Yeah, no, no,
So
no, it's free.
perfect. I just
But
wanted to
and then
put that
what's
out
that?
there. Yep.
Yeah, it's free. I don't know why people don't use it.
Yep.
Um, and then after all that, right here, this should say market exhausted because it just means that we've
Mm-hmm.
we've called it 3 days
Mm-hmm.
in a row, texted it every day,
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't got a hold of anybody. Now, something that I do in my process is when we're on cold call attempt 3,
Yep.
I make sure that these people, my callers, make sure that it has the correct number, and I'll show you how I do that. I actually got this from Kevin Hernandez. So
Okay.
we use caller ID right here.
Ah, got you. Yep.
Okay. And we'll just simply take the number, copy, paste it, and it'll tell you who's the caller ID. And if it says somebody else, then the person we're trying to reach, then he immediately sends it to the deep prospect board.
Yep.
Something I'm going to add in is just instead of doing that, I'm probably just going to start sending direct mail. But it's not something that I've
Yep.
worked into my process yet. That's something
Okay.
I do need to do. But
Yep.
that's it. That's simply it. Um, over here is my lead board,
Perfect.
and we just move through the leads every day.
Got you.
Yeah, we just work through them. And then deep dive main right here. If we get a new deep dive, he sends it over here to search for info. My
Yep.
data person comes in the morning. She does about 7 of these a day, moves them to initial call, and I just quickly call through them. And we move through this
Perfect.
just the same way we do as any other data.
Perfect.
These have been the most amazing. Like the last deal I closed was $37,000 on a little crackhead house in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a deep dive. Nobody else was talking to this guy. Nobody else
Yeah.
was talking to him. And it was amazing. So I highly recommend that you spend some time on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's basically it.
Real one, I kind of know the answer already, but I want you to answer it for me.
Mhm.
Why is it when you have your cold caller come in during the day that the first thing they do is call their cold call attempt 3?
Well, because I used to be dumb, and I know this is another dumb question I used to have to ask Tyler, but I noticed we used to start from here and how stupid. And I forget what Tyler said to me. He likes to speak in like I don't know, like phrases where you have to think about it and figure it out on your own. And I would start here. Oh, he said, do you cut a tree down starting from the top or something like that? Because I would start here and then they would push over to cold call attempt 2 and I would end up calling them again. And I was so frustrated. And he was like, dude, come on, you're being stupid. So start from cold call attempt 3.
Yep. So you
And we
don't
work
repeat
our
or
way
double
down.
up,
Yeah.
and you don't neglect a follow up that needs to happen too. So just wanted to
Yeah.
put that out there because I don't know that everybody knows that. And when you're on your SIF line boards, if you were managing your follow ups on your SIF line boards, which you don't have to, you would do the same thing. You would go all the way down to the right end and start there so that you're not doubling up or neglecting.
I like this. The SIF line boards are good, but just not, I like the way that the regular
Yep.
like dashboard looks better for
Yep.
now. But and I know all this probably sounds confusing to people, I feel like at first, but dude, I'm telling you, if you give it a week of actually learning it,
Mm-hmm.
it almost becomes addicting because you can
Yep.
see everything so much clearer than you've ever
Yeah.
seen your data before.
Yeah. It's
Way
basically a
clearer.
video game.
It's like a video game, yeah.
Yeah. You're really,
So
it's like
fun.
you're creating your
I
player on Madden, basically. You're just setting it all up.
yeah,
Um,
it's
and
enjoyable for me.
yeah, man, use SIFline if you want to. Use it for as much as you need to. We don't want people coming into SIF thinking that they have to do it a certain way. There's obviously ways that we've found are the most effective, but there's a million ways to skin a cat, and as long as it's efficient and you're smart with your spend, we like it. So I think you're crushing it, man. You're a perfect example of a simple investor that gets shit done, that gets deals.
I'm gonna give you some free money. I'm gonna remove all excuses that you have on why you can't get started in REI SIF by actually giving you money to start here at REI SIF. Using this coupon code, you'll get $25 to use for skip tracing, direct mail, and whatever else you want. And I'm gonna go even further and let you know that when you sign up, if you go ahead and message support, you might even be able to get yourself a little bit of data in there as well. But just know that it's way more data than you would need in order to get your first deal, your second deal, or even just get a few more deals inside your business, especially when it's free. Use this coupon code, go sign up for a trial, and continue watching our content and learn more about how to be awesome at sales and marketing in real estate.